All right, here is the map of Worlds of Fun.
Do you want to go right here?
Lots to do here. Not a super big park, but they got a lot of good rides I'm interested in going on. Hey everybody, Tom here for Tom's Road Trip, and I am in Kansas City, Missouri, and today I'm visiting Worlds of Fun. This is a Cedar Fair property. I do have my Platinum Pass. I did have to renew it today because unfortunately it does not auto-renew. So I get access to all of the Cedar Fair properties throughout the United States. I just purchased a hat at the gift shop. It was like $20, and I receive a 20% discount with my pass. So it was on, around $16 with tax. Not too bad. I showed you the map right at the front. I'm waiting for rope drop. The park itself isn't actually officially open yet, not until 11 o'clock, which is about another 15 or so minutes. Anytime I go to a theme park for the first time, I hit all the rides first thing, get them out of the way, and then I'm going to do a full tour of the property for you. Excited to get started. As soon as the rope drops, I'm heading to roller coasters, baby. Alright, so I'm back at the entryway of Worlds of Fun. I went on all of the rides I was going to go on, including all the roller coasters. At this time, I'm going to give you a tour of the park. Like I said, it's not a super big park. It's on the smaller size of the other Cedar Fair properties. A little bit larger than Michigan's Adventure, but they do have a few good roller coasters. So let's get started on the front. I'm going to show you the map again, and we will go from there. All right, so showing the map again, I'm right here up at International Plaza. That is the entry gateway. It has lockers. It has fun picks. So I started going through the left-hand side. I went through Scandinavia first, then Africa. So I'm going to try and go the same route that I did today and show you everything along the way. All right, this is the main entrance. They got guest services right next door. Right along the path come the lockers, and they also have the photo fun picks. That's where you sign up to get your photos. They also have rentals, which is going to have wheelchairs, electric scooters, things like that. First ride we come to is the Grand Carousel, a 1918 Illinois classic. Classic horse-style carousel. You do have a couple benches for the parents or those that don't want to ride on one of the horsies. Plaza Gifts is where I got my hat when I first came in. This is a sort of a mid-sized gift shop. Have all of the Worlds of Fun branded merchandise. Directly next to that is Norma's Funnel Cakes. And this is their menu board. They literally just have funnel cakes in here, folks. Directly next to that, restroom locations. Next ride we come to is Ford Fairlane. That's a fun looking ride. Got Favoli Music Hall. They have different shows throughout the year. Directly across from that, you got Candy Kitchen. Got different stuff, candy apples. Lots of bag candies. Right behind that, you got Viking Voyager. And Viking Voyager is a water flume ride. See a little bit more of the track for the flume. Following along the path, another restroom location. Next up, we got Nordic Chaser. Nordic Chaser goes pretty quick. All right, Worlds of Fun does have a railroad, but it doesn't appear to be running today, which is sad because I always enjoy going on the trains. Next up, we got Scandi Scrambler. This is a standard scrambler ride. Got many different names, many different color styles. I remember going on this type of ride as a kid. It was one of my favorites. Alright, we got the Sea Dragon. Alright, evidently there is a problem with the Sea Dragon. Not boarding, and there's a guy on the phone. But it's basically I've seen these as pirate ships, or ones like this. It goes back and forth, up to the top. It does not rotate all the way around. Alright, so showing the map again. I'm still in Scandinavia. And moving over into Africa, which is just to the left of that. Go Africa. Music changes, the whole look and feel of the area changes. Got Big Jack's Jungle Juice. Serengeti Station does not look like it is going to be open today. You do have restroom locations. Our first ride we come to in this area is called Zulu. Looks like they're doing some maintenance on this ride. Not sure if it's going to be open today or not. You see it spins around and the arm raises up. Once you raise the entire ride up, so you end up going upside down as it spins. Alright, my first roller coaster of the day was called the Prowler. Alright, this is one of 2 wooden coasters in the park. It's by far the best of the 2. This was actually my second favorite ride that I won on today. Right, next up you got Gorilla Grill. I'm gonna follow the path along. Alright, we got the Moroccan Merchant. This is a gift shop featuring various items, clothing and plush. Alright, so I'm showing you the map again. I'm right in Africa. There we got Auntie Annie's pretzels. I also got several games of chance here. You win a giant stuffed animal or a ball. Garden Arcade. Typical arcade, and you got a bunch of claw machines also. Alright, next up was the roller coaster Boomerang. That is a standard cookie cutter boomerang ride. So it's nothing special unless it's your first roller coaster. Go up there, does everything all again backwards. Alright, we got underneath the train bridge. We got Boulevard Brewing Company, the Oasis. Directly next to that is Fury of the Nile. This is a water rapids ride. You usually got a pretty good chance of getting wet on this type of ride. See the loading platform. So I'm back by the Oasis. This time I'm heading to the right instead of the left. Gonna head up and around. Alright, we got Coasters Drive-In. So 50s style diner. You do have milkshakes. Alright, right in front of Coasters Drive-In is another restroom location. Alright, next up you got the fantastic roller coaster Mamba. Alright, this is the tallest and the fastest roller coaster at Worlds of Fun. This is also my favorite ride. You know, classic cars on the track. Now for some reason these rides always have a minimum of 2 guests, maximum of 4 guests, so since I'm by myself I don't get to ride them, which is a bummer because they're fun. Got Deja Vu, Vintage Worlds of Fun headquarters, which is not open, but apparently they have vintage Worlds of Fun merchandise. And they got Let Them Eat Cake, which is also not open right now. They got the Flying Dutchman. Looks like you get some height on these boats. Alright, next to the Flying Dutchman is restroom location. Alright, next up we got Falcon's Flight. This ride is evidently not open. I don't see anybody manning it. But it spins and goes up. So each arm spins. Alright, next up we got the Autobahn. It's good old classic bumper cars. Alright, so showing you the map again. Just left Europa. And I'm going to be doing Wild West next. Alright, go underneath the bridge. Alright, so first thing we come to is Prospectors, Burritos, and Cantina. And directly to the left of that is the Worlds of Fun train depot, Union Depot station. And sadly that is not running today. Alright, we got Mustang Runner. Ooh, that looks like fun. And just to the left of that you got Detonator. This is the opposite of a drop tower. It's a launch tower. And then it basically becomes a drop tower. You do have a Coca-Cola refresh station. These are scattered all around the park. But they also have a Coke Freestyle station if you want to mix up your flavors. Got more games of chance. All right, next up we got Cyclone Sam's Cloud Proofer 2000. This is the indoor dark ride. It's a spinner. Very unique to this park. And more games of chance. All right, my next roller coaster I went on, and the second wood coaster is Timberwolf. Now this is a little bit rougher than the other wooden coaster, but it's still a fun ride. You can also see more of the track from Mamba. So expect to be shaking a little bit on this, but a little bit of rickiness is a hallmark of a wooden coaster. Alright, to the left side of the Wild West area is Planet Snoopy. There's Snoopy in an inner tube. I'm pretty sure this was originally a Camp Snoopy, was transferred over to Planet Snoopy. Got Cosmic Coaster. This is the only roller coaster on property that I did not ride today, because you required a little kid to be with you. Great starter coaster for the little ones. Next up we got Woodstock Gliders. I've seen this ride in lots and lots of different theme parks. You basically control the sails, and you're gonna, depending on if you're pushing it to the left, you're gonna go one way and then the other way. Next up, you got Beagle Brigade Airfield. Now, I've never seen a version of the ride like this. Normally it's vehicles and you spin at the end. That's pretty interesting. Directly behind that, you got restroom locations. You got Snoopy's Yacht Club. Got the boats that go around in real water. Our next up, you got Linus's Beetle Bugs. Little beetle buggies that go around in a circle. Got Sally's swing set. I've never seen this in another Planet Snoopy before. You got the old kite-eating tree. Little mini drop tower. You got Peanuts Turnpike. Similar to the Beetle Bugs. You're on ride vehicles and it goes around the circle. You got Woodstock Whirlybirds. It's essentially a teacups ride, except for riding in teacups, you're riding in nests. You got Charlie Brown's Wind Up. There's a kid-sized swing ride. So we got Camp Bus. There's the Camp Bus. Now, I've seen this type of ride with multiple different types of ride vehicles, from submarines, buses, ships. It all basically does the same thing. Got Lucy's Tugboat. I hear that, Lucy. Got Flying Ace Balloon Race. Pigpen's Petting Farm is currently closed. Not sure when this will reopen. They do have a Coca-Cola refresh station. Got Peanuts 500. This is that ride I was talking about. This is what I typically see when the other one was flying. Yeah, Snoopy's Rocket Express. Ride vehicles go along this red track all throughout Planet Snoopy. So I'm going overhead there. You got Peanuts Road Rally. There's the Peanuts Road Rally. Kind of like the antique cars. Unlike those, you don't get to control the speed on these. There's Charlie Brown and Snoopy. Charlie Brown and Snoopy, look at that. Hi guys. And if you are a big fan of the Peanuts, they do have a Snoopy boutique. Alright, so I grew up watching the Peanuts cartoon specials and reading the comics books and comic strips when I was big enough to start reading. So I've always loved these characters. Got Snoopy's Junction. It's the kids' version of the train ride. There is the train moving along. Got Snoopy's Space Buggies. Things rotate, then they hop up and down. It looks like the coaster's stuck. It stopped right near the top of the first hill. Got Linus Launcher. I mean, this looks like a really fun ride, even for the bigger kids and adults. Alright, so in Planet Snoopy, I have backtracked just a little bit, show you where I'm at. There is a train station, Prospectors, Burritos, and Cantina. It was where I first entered Wild West area. So we're going to continue this way towards Americana. You got Gold Rush Pizza. Oh, it does smell good. Of course, you got the beverages and a la carte. All right, we got Wild West. Oh, we saw Charlie Brown and Snoopy. Now I see Linus. All right, directly to the left of Gold Rush Pizza is the restroom location. We got American Spirits frozen drinks. It would be adult drinks. Got Front Street Tavern. Also adult beverages. And you got Front Street Emporium. This is another gift shop. Now, Coca-Cola Marketplace. This actually has the Coke Freestyle machines inside. If you want to mix your flavors and not just get the plain old fountain drink stuff. All right, so I purchased a refillable drink bottle earlier. I just forgot to show it to you before now. It was $16.99. All day drinks are free after that. Well, not really free. I paid $16.99 for this, but free refills it says on it. All right, so I'm showing you the map again. I'm gonna get a little closer. We just did Planet Snoopy not that long ago. Back in Wild West. Gonna be heading over to Americana next. And then it will take us to Orient and then back up towards the International Plaza. Now we got Steel Hawk. I actually went on this earlier. See, this is how high up Steel Hawk gets. It was rather chilly when I went on it earlier. That was back before the sun got out like it is now. It was slightly overcast earlier. But you get a fantastic view of the park and the surrounding area. Of course, there's mostly parking lot around outside the park. So unless you are deathly afraid of heights, it's actually a fun ride. Now, I'm pretty sure every Cedar Fair park has one of these, because I've been on it at almost every location I've been to. Cedar Fair property-wise, anyway. It's nice underneath the bridge. Got some nice statues here. Other side of Front Street Emporium, got Peppermint Patty's Candy Shop and Cinnabon. All right, following the path, kind of Cotton Blossom Barbecue. This is actually where I had my lunch earlier today. I got the barbecue platter. I got smoked pulled pork and sliced brisket. That side you can get. And of course, beverages and desserts. All right, next roller coaster I rode today was Patriot. This is a suspended roller coaster. It is very, very smooth. This was my third favorite of the roller coasters. Got the Skyliner. The Skyliner is a good old classic Ferris wheel. Not a super large one, kind of a size you would find usually at carnivals. Still fun. We got Ripcord, a Sky Coaster experience. Now, Sky Coaster is included with the mission. Usually it's a upcharge. Right across from Ripcord is the second Coca-Cola Freestyle location in the park. Everything else is fountain style. You can definitely tell by the decor and the music we are in the Orient. Yeah, restroom locations. There we got the Bamboozler. It's similar to a Gravitron, but it's open air, meaning there are no restraints. It spins around and just for the momentum holds you in place. The old Bamboozler in action. I said there's no restraints. You're held firmly in place place through the inertia of the spinning. And of course, you truly feel like you're in the Orient. You got a Panda Express Chinese kitchen. So if you've ever been to a Panda Express, you got the traditional stuff that you would get there: beef and broccoli, orange chicken, fried rice, egg rolls. All right, last roller coaster up is Spinning Dragons. This was actually the longest wait of any ride that I went on. They're only letting one car go at a time. So from that point right there where you see those people, it was almost 90 minutes. Fantastic view of Spinning Dragon. Or Spinning Dragons, I'm sorry. This was the last roller coaster I went on. They got Pagoda Nachos. This is what they have to offer. Alright, so I'm showing you the map one last time. You see right where I'm at. I'm right by Spinning Dragons and Bamboozler. So next up is, again, International Plaza, and the Grand Carousel is right up the path. So that's the entire walkthrough of Worlds of Fun. All right, so I had a fantastic time here today. Beautiful weather. It warmed up a little bit. It was in a 61 when I first got here. The park opened at 11 o'clock, and it's around 5:30 now. The park closed at 7, so I just may get in line for one of the coasters again. I'm not really sure which one. Not a whole lot of waiting. Like I said, the longest wait that I had for any of the rides I went on was Spinning Dragons. It said 90 minutes. It might not have been quite as long, but it felt that way for such a short ride. But if you want to ride it, you got to go through that. So leave some comments down below what your favorite ride is that I showed you, something you would love to go on, or maybe something you would be terrified to go on. Maybe one of the higher rides. I used to be afraid of heights when I was a little bit younger. I tried to conquer my fear by purposely going on high stuff. It is a little unnerving at first, but it's an enjoyable experience once I get up there and don't look down, just look around, basically. That's how I conquered my fear. Something might work for you, or something may not. But anyway, I appreciate everybody watching, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!